Well. I can see the Gen Z already wamekasirika. Wamesema they do not want some recycling of leaders ambao wamekuwa. Also, there's been speculation about some of the leaders in looting government properties, looting government monies. And remember, this is taxpayers' money. Ini pesa yangu, pesa yenu, pesa yetu si wote kama Wakenya ambayo ina end up in some few pockets. Kulingana na mimi, as a mediation expert, what I can say is that dialogue is actually a very, very important thing that we need in the end of the day. Whenever we have conflict, eventually we need to have a sit down. What we should be asking ourselves, are the Gen Zs ready to have the dialogue? What I usually tell the youth is that we're not just the leaders of tomorrow, but we're the leaders of today. And we've been able to see that through the Gen Zs na hii maandamano. Na hii maandamano, tusitupilie mbali tuseme tunaharibu nchi. No. For a country to know peace, there has to be war. And we've had our war. And for us now to get our peace, do we have a way forward? That is what we should be asking ourselves. Kwa majina naitwa Petra Kawera. I'm very passionate about youth affairs. Na mimi pia ni mediator, also wakili. Alafu niko hapa kuongea kwa ajili ya mambo ya vijana na mambo ya Kenya, ya kuhusu Kenya. So we are having our youth barazas today, and kwanza nataka congratulate youths wa Embu County kwa sababu this is the first step yenye tunachukua kama mayouth ndio tuweze kuhakikisha kwamba whoever tunamweka pale kwa ballot akikuwa elected anafanya kile ambacho anafaa kufanya. We need to know that. Also, we have to know, are they doing everything to their power so that they can make sure that our laws are followed, that we are represented. Lazima tujue hayo mambo. Kwa hivyo ningetaka kuwaita hao mayouth wengine kwa hizo counties zingine wajitolee, wakuwe na vikao kama hizi, kwa sababu vikao kama hizi they will make sure sisi kama mavijana, sisi kama wazee, sisi kama akina mama, akina baba, we get to know our rights. Tunazijua kweli? Tunajua kwamba tunaweza exercise our rights kama vile Gen Z wametuonyesha directly. Hizo ndio mambo tunafaa kuwa tunadiscuss. Pia lazima tujue how are we going forward. Hao ma MP wenye hawafanyi kazi, tutawatoa ama tutawatoa? Na kama tunawatoa, tutawatoa haje? So civic education iko na mambo mazuri sana ambayo sisi kama the citizens of Kenya tunaweza fuatilia ndio tuweze establish tomorrow as the leaders. What I usually tell the youth is that we're not just the leaders of tomorrow, but we're the leaders of today. And we've been able to see that through the Gen Zs na hii maandamano. Na hii maandamano tusitupilie mbali tuseme tunaharibu nchi. No. For a country to know peace, there has to be war. And we've had our war. And for us now to get our peace, do we have a way forward? That is what we should be asking ourselves. Kwa hivyo tuketi chini kama mayouth kila sehemu ya hii Kenya to make sure hawa watu tunawafuatilia every step of the way, so that we can make sure that they are working in our own representation in what we need. Kwa hivyo kama ni mambo ya public participation, tutokee. Kama ni mambo ya kuandika petitions ya kutoa watu kwa vitu, tuziandike, tuzisign. Kama ni mambo ya kujua vile budget yetu inatumika, we need to be on the know. Na lazima tuwakimbize wafanye kazi yao. Kama hawezi fanya kazi yao bila kukimbizwa, then lazima tuwakimbize wafanye kazi yao. Na kama hiyo inakuwa ngumu, tunawatoa na either sisi tusimame hapo kwa hizo viti ama tuchague wale wako very responsible kwa hizo viti ambao wanaweza tu lead. Thank you so much.
Okay, sasa tumeona maandamano ya Gen Z imeingiliwa na goons. And now they are here with another mpango baraza. Does it mean wameachana na hiyo direction ya maandamano and now they want to sit down, make their plans, maybe even have baraza with leaders, tell them their problems, their complaints, ama what do you think? What are they planning?
From my own opinion, I cannot be able to talk on behalf of the Gen Zs. Na mambo ya Gen Z, hata mimi mwenyewe sijui kule inatoka. We just get the information online. We can see kama on Thursday kule Nairobi mapolisi walizubaisha huko na Gen Z, kumbe Gen Z walikuwa washapanga another date to have the meeting huko, the protest huko. So what I can say for us as the Embu youths, we have just sat down, we have decided that it's about that time that we come together, tujifikirie na tuone vile tunaweza jisaidia na tuone vile hii leadership yetu inaweza elekezwa mbele. So mambo ya protest, I will not really say that tumemaliza. It depends. Are they going to listen to us? Wataendelea kufanya kazi? If not, definitely that will mean that we'll go back to the streets and we'll actually exercise our powers directly as the Article 1 of the Constitution mandates, as Article 2 of the Constitution mandates, that we can either do this directly or indirectly. So if they want us to give them the space, then let them work indirectly. If they are not going to do it, then we have no choice but go back to the streets and make sure that we exercise our rights. So mambo ya kwenda kwa streets, let's wait and see how this turns out. And for the goons, I urge the police to do their job. Yes, so we have a commander mwenye niliona alikuwa kwa hiyo maandamano last week, this week I mean. Kwa hivyo let him do his job. Kulingana na mimi, as a mediation expert, what I can say is that dialogue is actually a very, very important thing that we need in the end of the day. Whenever we have conflict, eventually we need to have a sit down. What we should be asking ourselves, are the Gen Zs ready to have the dialogue? Because according to the principles of mediation, you cannot mediate parties who are not ready to sit down for the mediation. Are they coming here voluntarily? Do they want to actually go through the mediation? So we have to ask ourselves that. And the moment they'll be ready to do that, it will be the best thing that can happen for us to heal, for us to move forward, for us to get solutions that both us and the people in power would be happy about. And that is all mediation is all about, creating amicable solutions and also coming up with avenues for future communication. Kwa hivyo, kama tunaweza fika kwa meza, tuketi sisi wote, then it can be worked upon. However, pia, mkumbuke pia Gen Z wanaogopa. Tuende for the dialogue and then we are labeled, these are the leaders. Hao ndio wale wamekuwa wakipeleka watu protest. Maybe we might get even kidnapped. Maybe things might happen. We don't know. So it might also be very, very difficult for us to get there. However, trust has to be created between the Gen Zs, between the government, for such kind of a dialogue to take place. Because as long as people are being killed in the protest, people are still being abducted, then I don't think there will be anyone who will sacrifice themselves to come forward for such kind of a dialogue. And how is this dialogue going to be expressed? Can we even start with the dialogues from the county governments, from the county level, before we even get to the national level? Maybe that might help. For example, kwa hii baraza yetu leo as the Embu youths, maybe we can invite, let's say, our governor, our MPs who are failing us to come and actually sit with us and have a word with us. And maybe from there we can start some meaningful dialogues that can actually work. However, the invitations that are coming for dialogue, they don't really seem genuine. Kama nimesema, tunaziogopa. So we have to all do our due diligence before moving forward. Well, I can see the Gen Z already wamekasirika. Wamesema they do not want some recycling of leaders ambao wamekuwa. Also, there's been speculation about some of the leaders and looting government properties, looting government monies. And remember, this is taxpayers' money. Ini pesa yangu, pesa yenu, pesa yetu si wote kama wa Kenya ambayo ina end up in some few pockets. So from my side, someone like Kindiki has been silent about the maandamanos. Amekuja tu kuongea tu juzi wakati amefutwa kazi, ndiye amekuja kuongea. And he's supposed to protect the nation. He's supposed to protect the Gen Zs. What is he saying about it? I don't know. About him going back, Is he going to help us moving forward? He has to tell us. We need to know. Au ameingia, do they know what they are doing? Alice Wahome amerudishwa. I remember wakati he was appointed, alikuja interview pale kwa TV. It was a breakfast show. And she kind of embarrassed herself. She did not know what her docket was about. So right now, is she equipped? Is it 2 weeks later? Sahi sasa amesoma amejua what she's supposed to be doing. We need these answers from these people. And if they are still not going to work and they still don't know what they're supposed to do, we are still going to call them out and take them back to the streets. So, let me not call him Mr. His Excellency, the President, he has to make a very wise decision moving forward in appointing these people. Do they know what they're supposed to be doing? Hatutaki watu wanatuangusha. All we hear day in day out, pesa inakuliwa, pesa inapotea. Where is it going? We're not benefiting. Right now wanasema hiyo kiti ya first lady to be reinstated. Why do you want to go back? Imambo, I thought when the maandamanos were starting, tumekataa Imambo. So why are they still trying to fix the things that we are trying to mend in this nation? Do they want us to stay in the streets all the time? You know, so they need to actually make up their mind. Are they for the people or not for the people? Tujue kama tutamalizana na wao. Should we impeach them? Should we take them home? Should we have new elections? These are all possibilities. Thank you.